Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter Sports Channel. Let's go, okay? Now we're gonna start it off in what, week 12? Week 12? Thanksgiving Day, Cowboys versus the Bills, right? Okay. I didn't make a video in between last at last Sunday night and up until today, okay? So I just want to recap um, some things that has happened from Sunday night up until Thursday. Okay, we lose to New England Patriots. The main thing we forgot to bring, we partially brung the package was the running game. We forgot we packed half of the running game. If we had stuck to the running game this past game against New England Patriots, we had a better chance of winning because we would have controlled the clock. And New England had issues. Zeke was kind of getting off, so they used the hell out of Zeke and Pollard. But there were a lot of mistakes. There was some phantom calls. There was a lot of drops at the same time. And still, we had a chance to win the game. And that's when a coach is supposed to put together the plan for that to happen. But yes, we got some phantom calls and some missed drops during our game-winning drive. Okay? So, everybody, special teams, it just sometimes it just happens, and that's what happens in this type of weather. Special teams, you gotta pay close attention to detail. You gotta pay very close attention to detail when you're in inclement weather. You know, so am I mad at Garrett? Yes and no. But I've been saying this all the while, so hey, it's nothing. I've made two videos early, mid-season and early at the very beginning of the season, directed towards Jason Garrett. I don't know, that was a tongue twister. About he gonna have to let it go. Playing conservative. I don't see. It's not the fact that I mean conservative, yes, but I don't see some. He don't know. He doesn't know how to anticipate the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like if you like, okay, we go back to the Vikings game where you should have kept the ball in the hands of Dak. Okay, kept the ball in the hands of Dak, and then turn around. Who we played in between that time? Did we play somebody? Anyway, and then turn around and play New England Patriots when you should have left the ball in the hands of Zeke and the defense. Because what happens, what they always say when you travel to play, defense, running game must travel when you play away from home. Those two things, the defense came with it, and we had a half packed running game. Okay. So now we got the talks of, Garrett being fired if he loses game Thursday against the Buffalo Bills. Or even the talks of him just losing his job, period, because Jerry Jones had told y'all before leading up to the New England Patriots game, this was a huge measuring stick for the team, period. And we didn't come away with the victory, and we had a chance to. So I take it that, from Jerry as being a fan and a fan of his team, he was just disappointed that we didn't come away with the victory and I put at least 7 points on the board. And we should put 14 points on the board. We was in the red zone twice. And that's when you should have ran Zeke. Or used Zeke as a decoy. See, and that's what I'm saying about Garrett. It's like, dude, like, yo, we can never have a balanced team. It's like defense step the game up, and the offense is anemic. Offense step the game up, and the defense gets gouged. The running game doesn't do shit when you should do the running game, when you should be running the ball, and you pass when you shouldn't be passing. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I mean, you see, it's do you see that inconsistency, that imbalance, even down to the special teams, like that punt for with Tavon Austin against Minnesota, when he could have got some more yardage. I don't care if it was 10 yards. That's 10 yards less. That would have gave us a chance, a better chance of trying to get the ball into the end zone. You know. But now we got the Bills coming up, and they have a winning record, won 8 games. Okay, out of 11 games, their biggest win is the Titans. Okay. Um, I can't say who's going to win because really they're perfectly matched very well. Just by the way we play, by the way we play. Are we? I think. Do I think we're a better team on paper? Absolutely, absolutely. But do we play like we're the better team? No, we don't. No, we do not. And that's why this game is a wash. I mean, to me, it go one way or the other. And this, to me, is like Dallas Cowboys playing the New England Patriots. You know, thinking that if we won that New England game, how much of a confidence booster that would have been for the team. Now, flip that over to the Buffalo Bills that has only beaten the Titans, and they're playing the most coveted sports team in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, the prestige, you know, the legendary team, America's team, a team that everybody predict that can make a play, that can go into the playoffs and maybe run deep in the playoffs. You know, according to last year, and you know it's Dallas and stuff like that. Even though those players don't remember the Dallas and Buffalo Bills Super Bowl back in the '90s, but still, a lot of the fans do, and you know it would probably be nothing better to just beat that ass. And they will probably come with their best game and beat that ass if they let their quarterback get off in the running game. But we have had problems with running quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? And he has a gun. And we just can't, and we already know they got a pretty solid defense. On top of that, and we're evenly matched because we always play down to our competition. Now, what we must do going forward, starting with this game, is Garrett, that offense. Y'all need to get into a hurry up offense for starting the first half. You need to set the tempo, pick up the pace in your play calling. Whatever you're going to have scripted, pick up the pace to get this offense moving if y'all want to win this game, any of these games going forward, because y'all have been very lethargic in the first half of every game, ever since the start of week 2, week 3, something like that. So that's the way to improve. That's the way to get them out of this funk. And you, as a head coach, supposed to be knowing. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're not understanding the rut that we're in. You're not seeing it clearly. Get into a hurry up offense. Okay? And move this ball. I don't care. I mean, get into a hurry up offense and the ball don't move. The point is that you want to get these guys in gear a lot sooner than later. Because if not, if we find ourselves being very lethargic in the way we operate on the field the first half, and we get down again, and then we got to fight out. I don't care if it's about 7 points, and because if we get down again, and then going into the second half, we got to play catch up. We're gonna have to play catch up. Here we go again. That's coaching. That's practicing. That's lack of preparation. That's coaching. Where everybody else is saying that. I mean, that is the part. That's on the coach. Is not having these guys motivated and ready to go from the gates. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to drop this down on you guys. I wanted to make a video before the game started and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself straight because it's almost time to eat. I don't celebrate this. But anyway, y'all didn't hear that, okay? This is Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter Sports Channel. Peace. I'm out.